Are we communicating with the Earth by our DNA?
As many people know, DNA is the very big molecule in organisms' cells that contains genetic information and tells the organisms how to function and develop. It can duplicate itself, and is stable compared to RNA, since they are double-stranded and enzymes in the nucleus keep repairing damage to DNA.
DNA is vulnerable in our daily environment if it is not contained in living cells anymore.
Sunlight, water, and chemicals can all speed up the breakdown of DNA into smaller fragments, and there are also enzymes that naturally destroy DNA in dead organisms. In temperatures over 1000 centigrade degrees, for example, in cremation, no trace of DNA will be found. However, long after death, DNA with meaningful length would survive in teeth and bones in normal environmental situations. DNA's degradation rate has remained a mystery for many years. In an interesting study of some extinct flightless birds that once lived in New Zealand, some Australian scientists found only half of DNA bonds will be broken within 521 years in ideal conditions. That means, it is possible for DNA fragments with meaningful length to last 1 million years. Under the ideal conditions, all the DNA bonds would be completely destroyed in bones after about 6.8 million years. The ideal conditions may include, for example, in ice cores, or in frozen fossils.
There was news about environmental DNA recently. Living things, such as animals, plants and microbes, constantly release DNA into their surrounding environment. Scientists call that environmental DNA. For decades, scientists have been using environmental DNA from soil or water samples to look up biodiversity and wildlife populations. According to a recent study by the University of Florida, human DNA can also be sequenced from small amounts of water, or air, collected from the environment to get meaningful information, such as gender and health risks. They found human DNA in all the locations, such as air, water, seawater, soil, ice, except the remote island, and these samples were high quality enough for analysis and sequencing. Obtaining such in-depth information on individuals or communities raises concerns about ethical obligations regarding their consent and privacy. The ethical issues that worry the scientists are understandable. Nowadays, at-home DNA test kits are available to everyone. The effectiveness and accuracy of at-home tests are almost the same as those carried out in labs. With these kits and effective sampling methods, it is possible to get DNA sequences from anyone who has just appeared nearby. The kits could also be used by detectives to find out the routines of somebody on the demand of their suspicious husbands or wives. From now on, those potential criminals need to pay lots of attention when they are committing a crime. They can even cough their own DNA out into the environment, which could be used by police to trace them. Apart from ethical problems concerning scientists, let's think about environmental DNA in another way. The soil of Earth and the water bodies are all conductive, so, theoretically, all the electrical information could be shared within the whole Earth. Scientists have been trying to build DNA computers for a long time. In DNA computers, DNA fragments could be used to act as logical gates and storage of data. Compared to conventional computers, DNA computers could be cheaper, smaller, cleaner, and have a greater supply of materials. If the Earth is a big computer, or even a big brain, is the Earth using environmental DNA to be part of her computing processes? Is the Earth constantly reading humans' details? Is the Earth adjusting her behavior according to this information? The Earth is, of course, using the DNA of all the plants which are there connected to the Earth all the time, but DNA from humans is a different story.
We humans are 99.9% identical on a genetic level, which will make the Earth use our DNA conveniently.